Welcome to this tutorial on behalf of indirectsales.com. Today we're going to be exploring some of the core concepts existing in the product. Indirectsales.com is a range of technologies that's been specifically designed to support vendors and their partners who are engaged in the process of selling through the indirect sales channel. The software provided by indirectsales.com is extremely flexible. However, in order that you can take advantage of this flexibility and configure the product to serve the needs of your organization, it's very important that you have a good understanding of the framework on which the product is built. You can access the software through the website indirectsales.com. If you haven't done so already, you should sign up for a test drive. The good people at indirectsales.com will come back to you with account details and a password to allow you to access the system. By default, you're taken to the notification page. There you will see any important system messages that need your attention. From my notifications page, I'm going to select the Go to Enterprise button. The Enterprise is the first of the core concepts which we're going to look at. In some ways, everything in indirectsales.com comes from the Enterprise. The concept of the Enterprise in indirectsales.com is very important. In fact, it's crucial. The enterprise is the entity that does the trading. The enterprise can represent either a single organization, or alternatively it can be set up as either a strategic business unit or a division or department in a larger, more complex organization. Creating an enterprise from an operational point of view is quite straightforward. From the menu on the right hand side of the screen, I'm going to select the option Create Enterprise. I've now been presented with a form to fill in. The first thing I need to do is give my enterprise a name. In this case it's called Hales, Nails and Pails. The next requirement is to select an image file to act as a logo for the enterprise. The logo is not only decorative, it also forms a useful role in helping to identify which enterprise you're looking at. This is important if you're considering a large organization which will have multiple enterprises and therefore multiple logos. The next thing we have to do is to select the relevant industry for our enterprise. This is a mandatory field. The best fit for our products is mechanical or industrial engineering. Once we've selected this, we've now got the opportunity to make a few notes about the company or the enterprise. All that's required now is for us to complete the form. Again, some of the fields we can see, such as address, nation, currency, are mandatory, and these must be filled in order for the system to work properly and effectively. Once we've completed our editing, we can create the enterprise. Indirectsales.com now kindly tells us that the enterprise has been created. It also shows a health warning advising us that we have to wait a period of up to 3 days whilst the enterprise's status is confirmed by indirectsales.com. This is a current licensing requirement. The next core concept we're going to look at is leads. Leads can be accessed from the enterprise page of the software. There's a very precise meaning for leads in indirect sales. Basically it means they're the first part of the process. This process can be configured to users' needs, But every software company makes claims like that. So what do we really mean? Let's have a look at a couple of examples. We always have this distinction in sales and marketing between prospects and suspects. Leads certainly are more than suspects, they are definitely prospects. And who do they belong to? Are leads a property of marketing because they've gone around and identified them? Or should they be handed over to the sales team? The reality is, of course, you can configure IDS to work the way that you do. But in order to make the software work effectively, there is certain information that we need. Some of it is mandatory. However, there are other items that just make sense to collect now.